We all hit moments where the world feels completely out of our control. The pain hits, the losses pile up, and you're left standing in the wreckage of your own life, feeling entirely alone. This friction between experiencing a reality where things are done to us and the quiet internal suspicion that an unseen connection exists is the core tension of human suffering. It triggers a specific kind of mental spiral. You start to question the boundaries of your own reality, asking, as the source text puts it, how do I know life is not a dream? You look at your circumstances and ask, how do I know I chose all this? This diagram visualizes dualism. It is the baseline psychological assumption that you and the external world are entirely separate, disconnected entities, permanently divided by an uncrossable gap. This ingrained belief of separation is the root cause of our deepest psychological pain. In this context, faith in God functions as an intellectual mechanism, a way to force your perspective upward, looking above the mechanics of division to seek out a hidden, unified reality. The pain of that initial separation serves a specific purpose. It is the necessary starting line of human consciousness, designed to be heavy enough to force us to eventually look past the surface and search for the unseen truth behind our own suffering. Shifting our perspective away from the person experiencing the pain reveals the architect's logic. Reality operates as an intentionally constructed game of hide and seek. This diagram illustrates the metaphysical problem of absolute unity. A singular consciousness cannot experience anything. Without a secondary object, every action bounces back onto the self. To solve this, unity fractures. The single point scatters, creating the space and interaction necessary to observe itself. The people you interact with every day are you, dressed up playing hide and seek, scattered into infinite variations to keep the game going. The deep feelings of isolation and suffering we experience serve as mandatory design features. Without the absolute weight of loneliness, the illusion of reality would lack the friction needed to feel real. This dynamic plays out in our relationships through what is essentially a cosmic play. Interpersonal interactions follow a tightly scripted performance, where every participant knows their mark. This casting sheet illustrates the logic behind the lyric, playing the role I cast you in to be. The individuals who cause you the most intense pain or the deepest joy are fulfilling specific assignments you gave them. This animated chart shows how that casting process functions mechanically. By breaking into infinite parts, a singular entity can observe and analyze one singular emotional event from countless contradictory subjective angles simultaneously. For the performance to carry weight, there has to be temporary amnesia. If the actor remembers they wrote the script while on stage, the emotional impact vanishes. Seeing life as a self-constructed movie shifts the perspective on those who cause us pain. These figures act as co-stars, executing the specific trauma required to drive the narrative forward and dissolving the concept of true victimization. Eventually, the movies end. The fourth wall shatters, the heavy curtain of reality drops away, and the intense drama of the play simply stops. This animation shows the immediate mechanical consequence of that realization. The complex, exhausting web of separation snaps back, collapsing the entire illusion of we into the single reality of me. This leads to self-forgiveness, an apology expressed directly in the text. I'm so sorry I didn't see that you were me. The logic of this forgiveness is immediate. Anger, despair, and hurt lose their grip when you recognize the person who wronged you was you in a different costume, playing the role you needed them to play. Stripped of the heavy drama of the play, the underlying truth of existence is light. It is pure, silly love, playfully experimenting and having fun with itself. There is no us and there is no we. There is only a singular, infinite loop of love, breaking its own heart over and over again, simply to experience the joy of putting itself back together.